How many halls are in Makerere University?
Oh, the question is too specific. Livingstone, our home, Africa, Mitchell Hall, the two Northcote halls of Nsibirwa and Nkrumah, then University Hall, then Mary Stewart, and Lumumba Hall plus complex.
So how many are those?
Okay, I didn't count, but I just stated them.
Yeah, they are 9. Let me just get you the 10K. So, congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much.
How many colleges are in Makerere?
Makerere has 10 colleges.
So it's 4 years ago when they celebrated the 100 years. Damn, this guy has passed, so we have to give him his cash. Easy cash, bro. Okay. Have a good time.
Yeah, Africa is one of the halls in Makerere University that have the most beautiful ladies on campus. Yeah,
I heard that. The next question is, name 2 African presidents who have studied from Makerere.
African presidents, we have Milton Obote.
Yeah, that's good.
Another one we have.
Oh my God. This video has been made possible by Wano, and therefore, guys, go ahead to Google Play stores and download yourself the Wano app. And on Wano, you can be able to create short-form content, share with friends, and this is an app that is created by an African for Africans. Welcome to Mitchell Hall. Someone may call it Micho something, but it's Mitchell Hall. I mean, the people in Makerere call it Mitchell. What represents Mitchell is the rat. So I think it was made by a student in 2005, and the person is called Odonkara Barnabas. But you see, Mitchell has its own different kind of architecture. If you look closely, look at these. Look at this, you know. Every hall is different from the way they constructed it. So Mitchell Hall is an all-boys hall. Actually, the thing is, halls are really cheap. It's easy, it's cheap to eat at the hall, it's cheap to stay at the hall, it's the cheapest. You know, most of the students in halls are government-sponsored students, you know. But also, even private people who pay for themselves can access the halls, you know. So this is like another level. So you observe the architecture, you know. We have climbed stairs, and we are literally on another level of Mitchell Hall. But this is beautiful, honestly. So I'm trying to get Ivan some chapati. What else are you trying to eat, Ivan? There's so many things here. There's cassava, yellow banana, and chapati. What else?
I don't accept that. I'm not going for a piece of cake, but
you don't need a drink? Okay. So this is how students do their breakfast. Those who don't have, you know, the tea from the hall. Because in the hall you can take tea, breakfast, then eat lunch, which is really nice. It's a buffet, literally. It's very nice food in the hall. But my only problem was they had specific time. If you exceed the time, you don't eat. How much is it? 2,000. Man, this is too much for 2,000.
more than that.
Yeah, man. How? You see, the thing about halls is that if you don't want to wash clothes, you can literally live your university life without ever washing clothes. So there are ladies, you just have to pay them and they wash, you know. You just need to have some cash with you. So, as you can see, the lady is washing. Bro, how are you doing? You good? What's your name?
My name is Derek.
Okay, so I have two questions for you. You pass them, you have a 10K for yourself, yeah? So my first question is, how many colleges are in Makerere?
Makerere has 10 colleges.
Nice, he's passed that one. Bro, how do you know this? Okay, the second question. How old is Makerere University?
It's like 104 years.
So it's 4 years ago when they celebrated the 100 years. Damn, this guy has passed, so we have to give him his cash. Easy cash, bro. Have a good time. Yeah, so let's get the next. In the next hall, we have to ask another person and let them win this cash. Okay. So you guys, it's funny how these guys are hanging clothes. So the thing is, there are very few wires, you know, and today is a weekend. Everyone is trying to get clean, you know. So you look at the windows, man. Guys have found a way of hanging their clothes. And there's a guy who is just chilling at the window, having a good time. Yeah, it's crazy in the halls, man. It's the best life around here for the students. Right here, we're at University Hall, and in short, you call it UH. This is also an all-boys hall, but also, as you can see, girls can always come here, chill with the homies. And as you see here, it is represented by the goats. So UH, their totem is a goat, as you saw. Mitchell, theirs is the mouse, you know. So there is some kind of, you know, tradition in these halls. The architecture of Mitchell and here are different. But you will find out that this has a similarity to another hall, which we shall get to see. So let's just take you guys around. As you can see, they also dry their clothes right out here. Yeah, because there are little wires, you know, and the students are so many, so it can't cater for all of them. As you can see, there are levels to these. Just as in Mitchell, there are also levels to this. I mean, it looks good, still looks good. Still preserving the old architecture, and of course it looks like it has taken a while without any kind of, you know, renovation. And if you want to know that there's Wi-Fi in a place, when people are just hanging out, you know, with their phones, that's when you know. These guys, they have the password. I don't know if Mitchell has its own Wi-Fi, but they kind of have a password somewhere. Of course, every student who enters Makerere University is attached to a hall, you know? So you can choose to either be in the hall or you stay outside, which is, of course, true that not everyone can stay in the hall because there's limited space. That's why there are so many hostels in Chikoni, Chikumi, even Wandege. Yo, bro, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, and you?
I'm okay. What's your name?
My name is Enoch Otua.
No way, man. I'm also called Enoch, man.
Oh, nice to meet you, Enoch.
Yeah, but those guys don't know that I'm also called Enoch. So, where do you study from?
Yeah, I studied from Makerere University.
Yeah.
And I'm on the College of Economics and Management. That is Cobams.
Yeah.
And I'm on the School of Statistics and Planning.
Oh,
Yes.
so you're always dealing with a lot of numbers?
Yeah, I'm doing actually the course called the Quantitative Economics. Yeah, it's a bit of, it's quantitative, yeah?
A lot of numbers, yeah?
A lot of calculations, a lot of mathematics, and economics as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell us something about UH. How do you like UH?
One thing I like about UH is it's having a solidarity, which is so strong.
Yeah.
And another thing I like, it's the compound, the physical appearance of the UH.
Yeah, by the way, UH has a big compound.
Yeah, the compound is really nice.
Yeah.
Like when you are in it, you really feel comfortable in it, and even the people within UH are really welcoming. Yeah, they are not like other halls. Yeah, where you go and they start making for you noise, but for UH,
You just say the name of the hall.
No.
Why don't you want to say the name?
I want to mention the halls.
They will come for you, eh?
They might come for you. Yes.
I knew it, man.
Yes.
For your security, don't stay.
Yeah, don't say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just like this place.
So does UH have an anthem, stuff like that?
Yeah, it has an anthem.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, I know some parts.
You sing for us a little.
Universal Hall is a hall of halls. Victory lies in a gallantry.
Hey, this guy, he has some of the culture.
Yes.
Yeah, so literally every hall has their culture. They have an anthem. They have like a totem. Like these guys have a goat. Mitchell has the mouse. Yeah, so yeah, it's good to know that.
And we even have the ladies. Remember, each hall has
one?
a
Yeah,
lady.
which ladies are yours?
Our ladies are from Garden Courts.
Garden Courts.
Yeah, those
The
are
hostel?
Chikoni, yes.
Yo, that means these guys did not have ladies before Garden Courts. What I know, Livingstone has Africa.
It has Africa,
Yeah.
and then this one Mitchell has a complex.
Anyways, so let's ask you your money questions. The first question is,
I hope they are not hard.
they are not hard.
Yeah, okay.
How many halls are in Makerere?
The halls.
Yeah, and you have to name them.
like 7.
I think you failed that one, my brother.
8.
Bro, they are like 9, man.
Yeah, I just mentioned them. Okay. We have UH, that's University Hall. We have Mitchell Hall. Then we have Nkuruma Hall. Then Sibirwa Hall. We have Africa Hall. Then we have Livingstone. We have Lumumba Hall, Mary Stuart Hall, and also Complex Hall.
Okay. The next question is name 2 African presidents who have studied from Makerere.
African presidents, we have Milton Obote.
Yeah, that's good.
Another one we have. Oh my God!
The guy, money is passing you.
Oh my God!
Giving you now 5 seconds to get that answer.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Edward Mutesa.
No, man, you're failing that one. Bruh, you failed that one, man.
He has done very well.
Bruh. Okay, just because you've been a great guy, you're the coolest guy I've met today. I'm gonna give you this 10K. I'm gonna give you this 10K. Bruh, have fun.
Thank you, sir.
What does that stand for?
That's called, actually it's called in Uganda, it's called Mama Kachala.
Mama Kachala,
Yes.
what's she doing? She's carrying a child?
It's not carrying a child, but that's actually one of our like how we refer our culture. Like everything we do, we refer to Mama Kachala. Like we have to get big courage and great success. Yeah, in Mama Kachala. We have everything that we do. We have to thank Mama Kachala because of that happens.
So that means that UH is a hall that really values women.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Why you see,
Yeah, man, you guys have a lot of girls coming through here, man.
Yes.
Yeah. How many girls do you have, bro? Okay, show us around. What is that?
That is a DH.
Oh, this is where you eat
dining
from?
hall, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a dining hall.
Wow, but it is really different. Just show this guy. How?
It's because it was constructed those time.
A long time ago.
A long time ago, and it's really very old.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually it carries all the cultural things. You can see the animals are there.
Yeah, man. I see there's an elephant, there's a lion, there's a rhino, there's everything, man.
Yes.
The antelopes.
Antelopes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite spot here?
I normally sit there. Yeah, that's where I tap my Wi-Fi from.
You guys have Wi-Fi here, or the university Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi is all over.
It's one Wi-Fi?
No.
For the whole?
For the whole, we have the same Wi-Fi with the campus.
Oh, so it's one password?
It's Makerere, and then it connects everywhere.
Okay, so anyone who is inside the university can access
it.
Okay, that's nice. So yeah, guys, today at UH, we're just going around these halls that are in Makerere University. There are actually 9 halls, and I can't wait to show you all these halls. Okay, but the other thing is, go ahead and download Wano app. Of course, Wano is the sponsor of this video today, and experience the new side of content creation in Africa. Tell your African story on Wano. Wow, it was nice being here. The air is fresh, the people are nice. So guys, right now we are at Sibirwa Hall. Sibirwa Hall right here was formerly North Court, and it was renamed in honor of a very wonderful category of Buganda who really fought for the provision of the land to the university, you know. This is Buganda Kingdom, so Buganda Kingdom had to provide the land for this establishment of this university. So that's why in 1977 it was renamed from North Court to Sibirwa to honor him, and that's why we are able to have Makerere University. And why not to honor a man like that, you know? Every year there is a public lecture in honor of Sibirwa. So it's so wonderful to be here today. And of course, this is where I stayed. I didn't tell you guys, this is where I stayed when I was at uni, for like a semester, and then I dipped. And here is the totem. I need Ivan to tell me what this is. I won't lie, I don't know. Looks like a monkey. Honestly, it is confusing. Then these, I don't know what these are. These are human beings, I think. I mean, we need to ask someone inside to tell us what these actually represent. It looks like we are just going through the period of elections and stuff like that. Yes, welcome to Sibirwa. This is how it looks inside. So you come from there, then you are surprised by this. Right there is a canteen where you get some really affordable, nice stuff, but also they have a compound. But the unique thing about Sibirwa is like one block, So they share this with Nkuruma Hall. That is Nkuruma Hall. So to fully experience Sibirwa, we have to get inside and we look through the hallway, which is quite interesting. So that's why I told you the architecture in these halls is different. Every hall is literally, look at this. And oh, this is their mess. This is where they eat from. Let me take you guys. It's quite old, but yeah. I mean, it doesn't look great. It needs a lot of work to be done. So I don't know how they'll fix that. But let's show you guys around. It's a very interesting corridor. Voila. Look at this, guys. I mean, it quite looks like a hospital corridor, but it's not. It's just an interesting kind of like infrastructure, This is something that is mostly, you can see Americans use this kind of things, the old American architecture, so similar to this, which of course they borrow from the British. Because this is, as I told you, North Court. So it's one of the oldest halls, So just look at this. Look at the doors. So it looks like they painted recently, which is a good thing, but I hope that they can fix the dining hall, So let's climb up and see what's happening there also. It looks like this corridor is even longer, What the hell? Okay, this is not renovated, and there's less lights, but the corridor is really long. Look at this. This is crazy. Of course, the washrooms all over the place, but damn. Yeah, safety first. So just look at this. So the architecture is crazy. So this is in between Sibirwa and Nkuruma, and guys are literally playing games. It's where they hang their clothes. Interesting. Hey guys, right here we are at Nkuruma Hall in Makerere University, Right here is the statue of the man himself, the legend Nkuruma, or Sejefo Nkuruma, I don't know if that's how they pronounce the name, but also remember, he's the first president of Ghana, and Ghana was the first country in Africa to acquire independence. So Nkuruma is so instrumental, in Africa, and that's why, who are we in Makerere not to honor such a man? As you can see, the architecture of Nkuruma is not as different as the one of Sibirwa. One whole block, and they have the whole tunnel kind of thing, So they have the long corridors that have the different rooms and stuff, but also they have a DH where they definitely get to eat their food. And it's a boys' hall, just as Sibirwa, and of course Micho and UH. So those are like boys' halls. So one of the things that we get to see when you enter is literally this structure. And look at the doors, they're quite unique, That's why I'm telling you, the kind of architecture that we use for these halls is all different. And one of the things at the lobby, we'll call this the lobby, and the lobby is made of cement. Like, it's made of cement, These are old structures, and they were trying to make things really permanent so people can sit here, but now there are scooters and bikes, considering also people who are handicapped, people who are lame, they can slope down. And here is where you get to meet the custodian and staff, you know. So every hall has custodians. Oh, and let's show you guys something. You see the picture of Nkrumah? Yeah, you can see that's Nkrumah's picture, you know. Yeah, so this is real, and that's the notice board. If you have something to say, so let's go through this hallway, and you see how similar it is to walking in Sibirwa. And of course, girls also come here. It's a boys' hall, but girls come here to study and meet friends, stuff like that, you know. So this is interesting. Look at this, and they are very strong walls, you know. It shows you how the building back then was really, really solid, you know. As compared to these days, I don't know what happened to building, but something went south. So you guys have seen the similarity. There's a very huge similarity in these structures. Yeah, I think let's go to the next place. Oh, and we don't miss this. Just like in Sibirwa, also it's very important for you guys to protect yourselves. Don't you go live, you know, there's so many diseases, you know. So protect yourself from sicknesses, or just be celibate. It's okay to be celibate. I don't know if we're gonna be able to still give some people money, because I really wanted to. I wanted to give people money, and you know, because this is union kids. Most of these students are really, they reach a point, and this is almost mid-semester, so people are starting to get broke. But you know, we're trying to give giveaways. All we want you guys to download the app, go ahead, download the Wano app, and have a good time, you know. Create content, share with friends and family, and of course you can become the next star in Africa. Oh, we have to show you guys the canteen. So among the canteens I've seen, the Nkrumah canteen is quite crazy. In 2022 we made 100 years. That was crazy, man. We are going to show you guys that right adjacent to Livingstone Hall there is Africa Hall, and we're going to check out Africa. Africa is it's for girls. So there are 3 halls for girls. There's Africa, Mary Stewart, and there is the one and only complex. As you can see, it was quite easy for girls to go into boys' halls. But as you can see, there are no guys coming to the girls' halls. Though, of course, guys come here, but they don't hang out here so much, just as the girls are free to go in and out of the boys' halls, you know. So here, most of the times if you find guys around here, they are probably visiting a friend, of course, or they have come to eat, because some guys also pay to definitely eat from these halls. And the people who cook from these halls are like privately contracted. But also there is a movie that was actually shot from here, a short film by Lukman Ali. One of his first short films is shot around, you know. And if you watch it, you can see this. This is really unique, guys. Look at the pattern. This is the use of stones, and this is something that was constructed a long time ago. This is one of the most beautiful entrances of any hall in Makerere, honestly, if you are to look at it. Most elegant entrance you can ever see around here, you know. Just look at it. Africa. And as you can see, the thing is that they show that Africa is the mother. That's why it's for girls, you know. So that's the main significance, to show you the motherland. So that is where people eat from, but it looks like people read a lot from these places. When I was here, maybe I'm the one who used not to read a lot, but people are really reading where they're supposed to be eating. I used to eat from there, you know, and the food was really delicious. I liked it. So I'm going to try find something. I think I can find yogurt somewhere. Oh, the coins work here. Nice. Nice. Hello. So that is the canteen side, and also you can see that the girls stay on the other side. And the girls are quite organized. You don't see that there are so many clothes outside. So, and there's a lot of fresh air, but you can see that the architecture is really different. How the reading room is connected to this side, and of course you slope down and there's another exit the other side behind, you know. Actually, we used to come here to enjoy the parties here. Some of the days we used to have parties here, so I have some good memories in Africa. I also had friends here, so I would visit, but also, as I told you guys, I had my aunt here who had the business here, and I used to come here quite often, you know. When
Do you by any chance know where those friends are?
Yeah,
or
man.
Life after university, everyone dispersed to their own
People,
destination.
some of them are married, some of them, one of them is actually an interior designer now. So
Were they only 5? Only 2?
the ones I used to visit here,
Usually after school, things are like seeds falling off a tree. And
Yeah.
most especially blown by wind. Everyone goes to their own destination.
that's why they call schools a going concern. So you come and go. You come, others
So going what?
a going concern. So it means you're not there forever. You have to be there for a short time, then let other people come in. So we come and go. It's just life, man. Even on earth here, we come and go. So nothing is really permanent. And as you can see, it's just a whole progression of places for people to stay there. Those who stay here, those who stay the other side, even in the middle here, and even the other side. So there are like 5 buildings, literally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you're getting out of Africa, what you look at is Livingstone Hall. Welcome to Livingstone Hall in Makerere University, and we're here to just explore and show you guys around. This is also a boys' hall. Now, as I told you guys, the architecture of Livingstone is very similar to UH. So I'm looking for these people's totem and I'm not seeing. There's no animal, there's nothing. Oh, what is that? I think we should check out that guy. Let's see. Livingstone Hall is named after a British explorer and missionary, but also an abolitionist. His name is called David Livingstone. Just as we saw at UH, with such a similar, architecture. And you see, this is also quite a sitting place for these guys here, which is quite spacious. They have a lot of trees and the marabou stocks, I feel like this is one of the most organized sitting places. But also, Africa still stands as the hall with the most organized entrance. Well, like, it has the best entrance, That's what I can give it so far. And Livingstone, I can say, after Africa, it's the cleanest. Don't you think so far?
Okay, also UH was okay.
UH was actually okay.
UH was okay.
Yeah.
Then Africa, or maybe because it's girls that are in it.
Yeah. Africa was really, really clean, organized. So.
And there was no litter in UH. I've not seen any litter in Africa.
Even Africa, even here, the whole place. Yeah.
I've seen some at your hall.
Yeah, Sibirwa and Nkuruma, you guys, just disappointed in you guys, man. What the hell? Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Godfrey Kafureka.
Nice. So we are in Livingstone here. Tell us something about this hall.
Yeah, basically Livingstone is popularly known to be a gentleman's hall.
Today, since I'm in Livingstone, I'm also a gentleman, and my lady is in Africa.
It has been there for some good time. I personally have been staying here in P19 for now 3 years, about to leave.
So this is your final year?
Yeah, I'm in my final year.
Which course are you doing?
I do Bachelor of Science with Education, aspiring teacher of physics and mathematics.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you were to give me a tour of our eyes here right now, right where we are standing, just show us what this place is.
These places, down here is the reading room. Upstairs is another reading room.
Okay.
On our left here is block P, Q, and R.
Okay.
Then on this other side, there are other blocks, L, K, and M.
Okay.
Then up there is the it's kind of like administration hall, because that is where leaders of the hall reside. Yeah. Then at the extreme right and extreme left are canteens. That's the overview I can give about it.
So what do you like about this hall?
Basically, what I like about the hall is the vibe of the hall, especially during weekends. They give us a lot of vibe when there is, most especially when there is soccer, and also the cooperation of the students. Maybe the other thing I can talk about that I like about it, we have a hall of ours for ladies. It is out there. It is called Africa.
Yeah, tell us something about Africa.
Yeah, Africa is one of the halls in Makerere University that have the most beautiful ladies on campus. Yeah,
I heard
that is. So we have our kind of an organization that is called Afroston, which combines the gentlemen from Livingstone and the ladies from Africa. Yeah.
So yourself, do you have a lady there?
I personally have a lady, but not from Africa. Not from there.
Right. I thought it had to be just the connection has to continue.
Implementing the ones in Africa lives you in a dangerous
No,
situation.
the fact is, if there is, for matters of functions, if there is a function that is cross halls, then we don't bring in the intruders.
True,
we have to choose from the sample space we have.
So do you guys have balls like where you have like a dance night?
Yeah, we always do. We always do once in a month here, then the other month, the subsequent month, the other side.
Is that
So
a
we
porridge
do it.
night or it's a ball?
Maybe it's a porridge night.
Porridge
Maybe.
night of beer.
It's not a ball.
You guys always have a lot of beer.
Yeah,
and
beer,
those
some
things.
porridge, some corns, and a lot of snacks.
I mean, those days, of course, I also studied here for 3 years.
Yeah.
And back in the day, we used to bring artists and stuff. Do you guys still bring artists?
Not really, except on the general freshers ball. Yeah.
Okay, so this section that I'm taking you into,
Okay.
it's time for you to win some money.
Okay, please.
So, I'm going to ask you only 2 questions. If you get them right, it's your lucky day.
Okay.
So
I'm
my
ready to
first
try.
question is, how many halls are in Makerere University?
Oh. The question is too specific, but I'll make a rough estimate. It is either 6 or 7.
You're doing very bad. I'm going to let you, name them, then you get them right.
Okay, if I name them, Livingstone, our home, Africa, Mitchell Hall, the 2 North Court halls of Nsibirwa and Nkrumah, then University Hall, then Mary Stewart, and Lumumba Hall plus complex.
So how many are those?
Okay, I did count, but I just stated them.
Yeah, they are 9.
They are 9, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, let's say you've passed because you've managed to at least name all of them,
Okay.
Before going to the next question, I want to ask you another one first. If you were not living in Livingstone, which other hall would you choose to live in?
Yeah, definitely. If I was not in Livingstone, I would prefer to live in University Hall because personally it's my hall of attachment. Yeah, so it means in a nutshell I'm like here illegally.
That's very true.
Yeah.
You're just to live in your hall of attachment. Bro, what is going on?
I just
how
love
did you get here?
Livingstone. No, it's just simple dynamics here and there.
Of course. Also, the thing is that I think why you're saying that it's so similar. The setup of this place is so similar
It
to
is
UH.
exactly to the one there.
I actually was confusing UH for Livingstone when I first went there.
Okay.
So the next question, and this one is quite, I want to brainstorm it real quick. Who was the first Vice Chancellor of Makerere University?
The truth is that I don't know. Sincerely speaking, I do not know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
What? I also don't know.
Since you also don't know,
He has
as the
won.
examiner,
Yeah.
me as the referee, I would say,
Yeah.
hand him the 10K.
But also, I want to ask you one last question.
Yes.
What do you love about Makerere University?
Generally, Makerere University, I love it for only one thing, that if you get an opportunity to move out of the country and go to those other countries in diaspora, it sounds like, in quotes, it is the only university in the whole of East Africa. So I love it for its prominent name out there.
It's a recognized university.
Yes.
Yeah. Me too. I think that's very important.
Mm.
And it's one of the oldest universities. It's actually
Yeah,
the
sure.
oldest
It's
university
the oldest
in Uganda.
Uganda, if not
Even
even
East
in
Africa,
East Africa.
You know?
Yeah,
Like 1922. That's crazy, you know.
yeah.
So thank you very much. And of
Welcome.
course, let me hand you over this 10K.
You're going to shake us again.
Bruh. Ivan was like, this guy is running away, man. Let me just get you the 10K. So, congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much.
Right now we have gotten out of Livingstone and we're on our way to the next place, which is Lumumba and Mary Stewart. We may not go to Complex because it's under construction today. So right there is Africa and our Livingstone. Gentlemen and ladies, this is Lumumba. It's looking so beautiful. Lumumba used not to look this good, honestly. If you guys were here also like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7, this is not the Lumumba you knew. It was old, it was ratchet, but damn, these guys brought back Lumumba to life. But the problem is, it's not the guys who are here, you know? So you know that whole Lumumba energy, the vibration, all of it is not here. The gong vibration, you know? I don't think it's still here because the girls can't bring it. They only have the gongomes vibration, you know? But this is how the backside is looking. On this other side, you see the other angle of the famous Lumumba. You see? It's really looking good. You know? So the thing about Lumumba is that it used to be an only boys' hall, but now, because Complex, the girls' hall is being worked on, I mean, they moved the girls here, and the boys, I think, had to move to the rest of the halls or get a hostel, you know. I mean, but this is the heartbeat of Makerere University culture, you know. And right now, it's gone, man. I don't think the girls can carry on. Of course, the Mary Stewart girls had also a deep rooting into the culture because Gongomez comes from Mary Stewart, who is the wife of Gongom, you know? And oh my God, now everything was messed up with. Now there's an elephant here. It used not to be an elephant. It was Gongom. There literally was a naked guy with his, you know, manhood outside. And they would, every morning there's someone who is dedicated to putting a condom on the manhood of this man. But look, it's now an elephant. What the hell? Guys, culture has just died like that, man. But I mean, look at it. This is a whole, they have really made this place even look so neat. Wow. But the culture is gone. This is not the Lumumba you knew, you know? And the other side, you can see, we're gonna get to Mary Stewart, and hopefully we get to talk to some people about these places, because someone needs to tell us about this. Someone really needs to. But as you see, guys still come through here to chill. Guys still come here to have a good time, but we need to ask them what's up, if these are students. Let's first enter and see. So the renovation was funded by the government of Uganda, and I think Miss Janet Museveni was here for the opening, you see? Our First Lady and Minister of Education. So yeah, the government really, yeah. Okay, let's just have a tour first. Let's see what was done here. And like I told you, the architecture in all these halls is just different. It's only like Sivirwa and Nkuruma that have the similar kind of aesthetics. That's the reading area, and also where I think they have food. But this is crazy. And here is the TV room. And it's just looking good, guys. This is looking amazing. Who knew that Lumumba would look this good? You know? It's crazy. I mean, let's go on looking at how beautiful this has become. Hello. I mean, wow. If you want to see how organized it has become, just look at Chairman's Lodge. What the hell is that? I think that's where the leader of the hall stays. And look at this. This is the only hall that has a specific place for the wires And they're actually only wires. There are no people sitting, no people doing what. And they look like apartments in like some European country. Look at it. Wouldn't you like to? Okay, there should be apartments that look like this. Like, they're really organized, you know? And the fact that it's now girls staying here, probably, it looks good. I must appreciate. Good work was done. Thanks to the government of this country. So let's go on. But you see, it's like we're entering through some dungeon, you know? The only thing I don't like so far is that the whole gongom culture was done away with. Like, that's really not good. Culture needs to be preserved, you know? But I can understand this was more of a political statement because most of the defiant folks in this country really studied from, lived in Lumumba. Lumumba created the culture in you to question things, to avoid, you know, sticking with the status quo. If something wasn't right and you reported to Lumumba, something was going to be done. There would be a strike or demonstration, or there would be some action taken. So that spirit is going to die. This is how the spirit of defiance is killed. The spirit of questioning. Look, this is how organized it is. This is the only hall. Not even Africa has this. Specific places only put up for clothes to be hung. But also you see that it seems that people are busy, people are in the reading mood, and they're not trying to loiter around that much. But also it's a weekend, so some people have gone home. But on Monday, they're starting exams. So I don't think it's a wise decision to go home right now. So these guys are literally reading. That's why the reading rooms are packed to the brim, you know? Just look at that. And these arches, for me, these arches, they are breathtaking. You know? These arches are just something. I mean, wow. I really used to marvel at Mary Stuart, because Mary Stuart is the most, it's the most distinct and the oldest hall in Makerere. But we're going to get there. I shouldn't talk about Mary Stuart right now. The only thing is, now Mary Stuart, they are like, what can I say, widows? They have no husbands now, you know? They have no husbands. Look at this, guys. Oh my God. This is really looking good. I don't even remember looking at Lumumba like this. It feels like they just rebuilt the whole place. I don't know, man. This is crazy. Really looks organized, nothing crazy is going on here. Back in the day, there would be trappers here, the guys in the hood. You get inside here immediately, you're hearing some guys like being loud. You hear someone singing the anthem of Gongo, the Lumumba anthem, which I think now doesn't exist. You know, the Lumumba anthem is almost similar to the Buganda anthem a little bit. So when they are singing that anthem, the girls hold their breasts and the men hold their manhood. So that was some interesting culture. No matter who you are, you would appreciate it. But this is a political statement to tell you guys that we are done with you. You have witnessed with me the kind of change that has happened. Well, let's try to see what is with this elephant, because damn, there used to be gongom right inside there. At the entrance, you would instantly meet gongom. Now elephants are cool, but this is not it, man. So right now we are leaving Lumumba Hall. That has become like a transitional hall, I've been told. Right now, of course, complex is under renovation. So they brought the girls who were in complex to stay here. At first, it was the girls from Mary Stuart who stayed here as they renovated Mary Stuart. And then, so that's what they're going to keep doing. For every hall that is being renovated, the students will have to live in Lumumba Hall. So I think this is, it may not be political, but of course it's a move to put away, to erase the former Lumumba glory of the Gongom and Gongom culture. And we want to see at Mary Stuart if they still have the Gongomese, but definitely the significance has gone. And it is also attached by, some people may call it the culture archaic and that it was harboring a lot of hooliganism and stuff. Sometimes it's just culture, you know. Though they can tell you that back in the day it was really terrible. Like there was too much of bullying, too much of course, vandalism that used to go on, too much of inciting of violence that used to happen. Like back in the 70s, you know, they used to like have feuds with different halls. Like there was a feud between Lumumba Hall and also Northcote that is called Sibirwa right now. So that feud was so bad that at some point they came with a tractor and literally threw stones in front of Lumumba. Then the time that literally became worse is when these guys, the guys at Northcote, which is now Sibirwa, they went and poured glasses, literally glass. They crushed glasses and then poured into the food of a party that was going on in Livingstone right now, you know? I mean in Livingstone at that time. So they poured these glasses in the food, so people couldn't eat. So at that point, the university got fed up with these guys. So what they did, they literally shut down Sibirwa. They shut down, it was called Northcote, so they shut it down for 2 years. Students were expelled. Those who were not supported were literally distributed to the rest of the halls. And that is how the Northcote spirit was destroyed. And I think that's the very thing they are doing with Lumumba. So I think it was also really dilapidated, so they had to bring it back. So yeah, that's what is going on. Now we are in Mary Stuart. Let's do the view. Look at Mary Stuart. Mary Stuart gives you, it is definitely renovated, but also you get to see the brutalistic architecture. I always tell people that there are 2 structures that are really crazy in Uganda. There's the Mary Stuart structure, and also there is the Uganda House structure. They carry on the brutalistic architecture that comes from, I think, from Germany. Back then, there was an architect. You should watch the Brutalist, the documentary. I mean, the movie itself, you'll see. But yeah, let's show you guys around. One of the guys has just refused to let us inside. So we can't enter inside and we cannot interview anyone inside. So we want to just show how this place is looking right now because it's been renovated and all that. Yeah. We have already done in the other halls now. So is that okay?
Yeah, you get the
Like I used not to look at this place like this, honestly. Mary Stuart, it's amazing here. And right now, this side, I don't know if this used to be here. Of course, this is where they eat from. And it's now a restaurant, you know, you can enter and pay for what to eat. So I'm really impressed by how this is looking right now. And I can't wait to see all the halls really brought back to life, because it will really be amazing. This video has been made possible by Wano, and therefore guys, go ahead to Google Play stores and download yourself the Wano app, and on Wano you can be able to create short form content, share with friends, and this is an app that is created by an African for Africans. So you guys, I already have an account there, and I want you guys to go ahead and see the content that I'm putting there because it's amazing. This is where we want to tell our stories, you know. We should, as Africans, be able to tell our own stories, and that's what I'm doing here, you know. But also, can we get something that curates just for you? So guys, this has been the halls in Makerere right now. 8 of them are really active. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.